Hi everyone, I'm Ajay. Today I'm going to create a new tutorial series on chatbot using Azure and QnA Maker and Azure BotFramework. So in this tutorial series, I'm just taking a demo of how to make a chatbot for a doctor inquiry. So before getting started, let me give a quick guide how I created the chatbot. So I just collected some screenshots. So first we need to go to the QnAmaker.ai. So website will be look like this, and we need to click on the create knowledge base link on the top. So once you click there, it will ask you to create a new QnA service. So if you already have a QnA service created in Azure, you can just select your Azure direct ID and subscription name, and you will get the QnA service name listed there. So if you don't have anyone, you need to click on the create QnA service link. So if you click there, it will guide you to the Azure page, and there you can create a Azure QnA Maker service there, and you can just give a name, subscription, and the details. And once you created, and if you selected the Azure directory ID, subscription name, and you will get the name populated in that drop down list, and you can just create a knowledge base. So once you fill up the table, you will get to you will get a screen like this, and you can just add a question and a answer. So you can give a pair of questions, and you can just test it there after saving and training button. And if you click on the test button, you can just type and test it there. So once you are confident that this chatbot can be go to the production, so you can just click on the publish button, and you can just again click on the publish, and you will get something like this. So from here you will get the knowledge base ID and your host name and your endpoint key and everything you need. But there is a problem. So still this this chatbot is under your QnA Maker, and it's under the Azure framework. So this thing you doesn't need. You need a chatbot which can be implemented in an existing website or in a blog or somewhere. So how can we use this features, use this these IDs, and how can we create a a chatbot to deploy into a website? So for that we need to again we will go to the Azure, and we will create a web app bot, and the you will give the app name and resource stream name, etc., and you will select the bot template as a question and answer. And once it is deployed, and you will go to the app settings, and you will change the QnAauth key, QnAendpointhostname, and QnA knowledge base ID from the previous one. After completing the QnA Maker knowledge ID, you get these details, and you can just paste it there, and you will can go to the channel tab of that chatbot, and you will get the iframework or embedded code which can be used in your existing website. And it's pretty simple. In this tutorial I will show you how to use this iframework, and how can you implement this in your existing website. So you can just set your height and width and the positions, and you can just implement a new chatbot in your website. So the screenshot will be look like this. So, and also you can just implement this in your blog also. So you can just paste it whatever you want. So we will get into the practical. So this first we need to go to the QnAmaker.ai, and you will see the create knowledge base link here. Okay, just click on it. So it will take you there. Okay, just wait for a second to load up. So make sure that you have logged into there. Okay, then it's asking you to create a new QnA service in Azure. So if you already created one QnA service, if you select your Azure direct ID and your subscription name, and you will get the QnA service listed there. So consider the case, I'm going to create a new one. So just click on the create new QnA service there. Okay, it will take you to the Azure. Make sure that you have logged in there. So let's wait for a few seconds. Yeah, it's loading up. Okay, the create window it's already open. So it's asking me to give a name for that app. So I'm just giving a name, Dr. QnA. Okay, and I'll give the subscription and managing pricing tiers. So what is mean? So I just clicking the full pricing tiers. What are the options I have? So one is a free one, 3 calls per second, and I'm just selecting the free version for this demo. I'm just clicking select, and it's asking to create a resource group. So I'm just giving Dr. Resource or something. Okay, and another one is a pricing tier. So we need to select a one. So currently the free version is disabled, so I'm just selecting the basic version, plan B, and selecting OK. So you can just later on change the app service plan from the app service resource page. Okay, and then it's asking where I want to host this application. So I just selected, you can just select any over in the country. So it's what it means that you can select a place where this application needs to be hosted. So you can select a place where your customer is located, so that it will be fast for them. So just for example, I'm selecting the app insights location, East US or something, and just click on the pin dashboard option, and just checking again, and then just clicking the create button. So it again started to validate, and it will take a few minutes to deploy it. So once it's deployed, it will be pinned to the dashboard, and it will open in your Azure. So you can see that the deployment is in the progress. So let me just pause for a second to complete the deployment. Okay. Okay, now the deployment is completed successfully. So you can just go to the QnA maker, and you can just make a refresh so that it will be updated here. Just wait for a second. It's connecting to your Azure DB. So let me check. So I just selected my Azure Direct ID and selected my subscription, and yeah, it's there, Dr. QnA. Yeah, I selected the QnA service, and it's asking me to give a name. Dr. KB or something. I will give a name, and there is an option as there. If you have a company and you have a FAQ already exists there, you can just give that URL there. So it will pop up. It will take the details from the URL, and it will automatically create your KB for you. So for example, in this demo, I just created some few questions and answers. So I just going with the create DB option. So just wait for a second. It will create a DB for you. So yeah, it's created. So you can just add a question here. You're like, hi. So what will be the answer? Hello. How can I help you today? And you can add another question, or else you can add a variety. If you a user stating that if he say hello, then that bot also reply the same answer. Okay, so we need to do lots of here. So it's fine for this demo. This tutorial. So let's see on the next tutorial. So let's on this next tutorial, let's see how we can add the knowledge base details here, and how we can save and train, and how we can publish, and how we can create a new web app, and how we get the iframe, and how we can integrate the service into your website. Yeah, thank you guys. I will post the second video tutorial link on the description. Thank you. Like and share.